Hello my friends, I hope you're having a lovely day, and my plan for today's video was to give you a review of Olija. I believe it's called Olija because I think that's what the voice says in the beginning of the game. I would have said Olija, but we'll go with Olija. Anyway, my plan was to have a review for you today, but I don't have a review because Olija doesn't seem to want to let me review it no matter how much I try. Normally I have really good luck with glitches and stuff like that. There's been a couple games over the years where glitches completely ruin my progress, and I'll start again and then the progress is ruined again, and I'm like, well, forget it. I'm not dedicating another 8 hours. Just get back to the spot where I was and hopefully not have the glitch happen again. But like I said, that happens very rarely. With Olija, I've had a number of glitches pop up within the first couple of hours of the game. And some of them have been just minor nuisances, but other ones have completely locked the game up. I can't do anything. I can't move. But oddly enough, I can still hear the sound effects, and I can hear, I guess I can move, but the screen freezes. I'm showing you footage of that. The screen is completely dead, but I can hear the character moving around, and then the audio gets really weird. There's nothing I can do. No combination of buttons or anything like that will fix it. So I'll restart the game, and, you know, I'll be a little bit behind where I was, or a decent amount from where I was, and I'll get back there. And usually I can't trigger the same glitch, but usually a glitch will happen in the same area roughly that causes the game to crash again. And this is after the day one patch, to my knowledge. The game is updated, and I heard about the day one patch and all that, and patch notes for the day one patch didn't mention anything specifically about Switch crashes or anything like that. It mentioned other platforms, so I don't know what's going on. I've seen that there are reviews out there for this game, but it is definitely giving me a struggle when I'm trying to play through it, so I'm going to need more time. But I'm also trying to decide how much is too much to put up with, because the game itself I actually really like so far. It's a cinematic platformer, for the lack of a better term. There's more action and combat, I guess I should say. There's more combat, and there's much more pinpoint accurate platforming rather than cinematic platforming, I guess I would call it, like Prince of Persia or Out of This World. There's certainly platforming in those games, but they let animations play out, and you don't have like great control over the character, whereas in this game you do. You have really good control over the character, and combat is a big part of it, but still a cinematic platformer. But yeah, I like what I play. It just really doesn't want me to play it, so I don't know how much more to keep trying before I give up until things are hopefully patched and I can get back to it, because right now I'm having a lot of trouble with it. It makes me curious how you guys approach glitches and crashes and stuff like that, especially crashes. Like, how many times can a game crash on you before you're like, alright, I'm gonna return this game, or I'm gonna shelve it for a while and hopefully they fix it, or just give up on it completely, whatever the case may be. Usually, like I said, this stuff doesn't really bother me. I don't like that games crash, but I understand, you know, there's a million different things going on. I know issues happen, but in particular when I'm trying to review it, it makes it that much tougher because I don't want the crashes to be my focus of the game. I want to talk about the game and what it's intended to be, but when my experience is full of crashes, that takes over the review. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep trying to play it. Hopefully there's another patch on the way, but that's where I'm at right now. Alright my friends, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's very much appreciated. Also, a huge thank you to those of you who support me on Patreon. It helps me do videos like this, helps out with the site, the podcast, social media, all that good stuff. If you want to learn more about the Patreon, which is just $1, you can check out a link in the description below. But again, that's it for today. I'll be back as soon as I have something interesting to show you. So until then, have a lovely day and a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours.